How are you?
I am good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good too. And how's your day treating you so far?
Yeah, it's been good. Nothing special as such, but it's been good so far.
Okay, good, good. So yes, please introduce yourself for my viewers.
Sure, I'm Kishore. I'm a YouTuber. I have two channels. One is NetLearn English, and the other one is I just started it like today. I uploaded my first video. The channel's name is English with Kishore. So I have a master's degree in computer science. And my hobbies are like cooking, watching movies, and playing table tennis. So through these YouTube channels, I basically teach spoken English. So the first channel, NetLearn, is based on cartoons. So where I create a lot of stories, and in the stories, I have both Hindi and English subtitles for people to learn English easily. And the second one
Wow,
is like
great.
podcasts, like just like what we are doing right now.
Wow, good, good. Okay, if I talk about myself, my name is Kavita, as you know, and I'm living in Jaipur, working in IT company as a software developer, and I'm running a YouTube channel also where I used to upload the video about conversation and phrases and yes, vocab also. That's all about me. Okay. So have you have any specific topic for discussion?
Sure. So I was thinking, how about we say some funny incident that happened because of we not being good in spoken English, something that happened in your life, and I can share one with what happened in my life too. Something, before right now you're able to speak very good English now,
Mhm.
but can you think of an incident that happened in the past where you had trouble for speaking English? Something funny.
Okay, it like funny incident about the speaking in English.
Yes.
Okay, I think I never feel funny those things when I was not able to speak in English because that event and that incident was embarrassing for me. So yeah, tell me about your incident which was funny for you.
Sure. So the thing is, like, when that incident happened, obviously it was embarrassing. But now when I look back, it looks funny, right? So one thing I
Mm-hmm.
can think of is like once I went to a mall, shopping mall, and I wanted to ask for directions to a specific shop. So I
Okay.
went to the security guy or the information desk where they had. So I went there and I asked them. I spoke so fast. I spoke so fast I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have even a bit of pause when I asked him. So he didn't understand what I spoke. I
Mm-hmm.
completed whatever I wanted to speak, and he didn't have a clue like what I spoke just. So I just said like, "Hi, I'm looking for something like this. Can you tell me where it is? Something like this." And he couldn't understand. He just gave a smile at me, and then he asked me, "Can you say that again, please, a bit slow?" And then I had to repeat again. But at that time, I felt very embarrassing. It's when we go through something like that. I spoke very fast, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously like I might have made some grammatical mistakes as well, some grammar mistakes and all. I felt very embarrassing at that time. Since then I always try to make sure talk slow. English is not just
Right,
about
right.
speaking very fast, trying to show off how fast we can speak. So that was like embarrassing at that time, but it was funny for me now.
Yes, right, right. Yeah, that's why you suggested me in previous video, like don't try to speak fast rather than like try to speak slow and yeah, in the good on the good command. Yeah, it is not about the speaking fast. It is about to make the people understand what we are speaking and how we are speaking and how we are presenting the things.
Absolutely.
Yes,
So
yes.
were you speaking for a long time, or it's just that recently you picked up English?
Actually, I have started this journey before 1 year. So it's been 1 year, like when I started the journey, and now I am consistent on journey due to my YouTube channel. Yeah, before
That's
1 year, I wasn't able to speak one sentence properly. Yeah, so that's about me. And actually, I studied in a government school during my school days in college days, like I completed my graduation in mechanical engineering, but I studied the subjects in English, but I never spoke this language, so I wasn't able to speak English at all in front of the teachers and the people who want to speak in English, who can speak in English. I was never faced those people in my life due to embarrassment, due to hesitation, because English speaking need practice. If we are in touch with practice, then we are able to speak this language. Otherwise, because this is not our native language, so that's the reason. So I never spoke before 1 year. I wanted to speak this language from my college days, school days, but I never practiced. Now I am serious about this language and want to be fluent and be confident while speaking.
That's very interesting. In a year you picked up so well. That's very impressive. It's not easy. No
Yeah,
one can
thank
say that
you.
started speaking like just a year back. From not able to speak even a sentence, from that to starting your own channel and conversing with different people, that's very impressive. So, what is the
Yes.
intention to start the YouTube channel? What is your motivation for that?
Actually, I used to watch the YouTube channels, YouTube videos where people making so much amount of money from YouTube and earning so well. So I was inspired from them. I always wanted to run my YouTube channel, and I also started some channels about beauty, about cooking, and other things. But I wasn't continue on that channel because I might be I was not interested in those needs. So before 1 year, when I started learning this language, after 4 months from starting, I thought this is a good thing. And due to my YouTube channel, I am going to be consistent on this journey. So this will be helpful for me if I start the YouTube channel. And YouTube required consistency. We have to upload the videos on the regular basis. So it required the consistency, and I thought, if my YouTube channel will not going to work in future, might be I'm not able to earn money from YouTube. Ultimately, I'm going to improve myself. So that's the motive I started the YouTube channel about English language.
Okay, that's very good.
Yes.
So, can you talk a bit more about your channel about beauty? You said like you had a channel, so do you still have it?
No, I don't have it. Actually, I also forget the idea of those channels. Yes.
So, how long did you do that channel for?
Are you talking about those channel which have started before?
Yeah, I just wanted to know, I feel anyone will remember the successful things, successful channels or anything, but I want to know like what happened with that channel. Like how long did you maintain the channel and how many videos did you have on that?
First channel I started about the traveling, and like I traveled some places, so that time I record the videos and I uploaded on there. But we can't do traveling all the time if we are not fond of traveling, because some people can travel all the day and can do traveling 4 and 5 times within a month, but I'm not kind of that person. I only do travel with within 2 months or 3 months one time. So I'm kind of that person. So it is not possible for me to continue on that channel, and YouTube required consistency. So I dropped that idea, and I also started the channel about cooking. So we also have to make the plan about cooking and prepare the things, and purchase the new things to cook different items. So that's why I wasn't able to, yeah. And third channel I started about the beauty product. Yes.
Wow. So is this,
And
sorry, go ahead.
yes, actually, like beauty product is a kind of like we have to apply it. We have to apply those beauty product on our face. So somewhere it will going to damage our face if we try different type of product. Then going to damage our skin. So that's I also dropped that idea. Ultimately, I wasn't interested in those needs. That's
Okay.
why. And yeah, now I'm loving speaking. Uh, I'm loving in the speaking this language, and I feel happy while I connecting with different people. I think there is no loss if I run the YouTube channel about the English speaking and all. Ultimately, I'm going to learn something, and I don't need to pay some amount for this. So that's why.
That's very good. Like, that's what I
Yes.
feel as well. It's hard to find people who want to have
Hmm.
conversation in English. Let's say it is your friends or relatives or neighbors close by. They
Yes.
always don't like to talk in English, right? They would like to speak in Hindi
Right.
or which they are comfortable with. I think that's
Yes.
that's very good. Like, YouTube is a nice platform. We don't have to think always about money. As you said, like, whether the channel works or not, you are going to gain something. Like gaining
Right.
what you're going to gain is like how to speak better English and
Yes.
conversation skills. That's very impressive.
Mm-hmm. Ultimately, we are working on our body language and how we are presenting the things. And while like after this recording, I'm going to watch this video, and I'm going to analyze myself and recognize the mistakes where I'm lacking in confidence and making the mistake grammatically and all. So this is the good way. Due to YouTube, I am watching those videos which I recorded previously. Otherwise, I'm going to not watch those videos like where I did lacking and all. So due to YouTube, this is happening in my life.
That's very impressive.
Yes,
So
yes.
is this your third or fourth channel then?
Yeah, this is my fourth channel. Yes.
Wow, that's so. How many subscribers do you have?
Now I have 433.
That's
Yeah,
good.
when I last checked, yes.
So when did you start this channel?
I have started this channel before 7 months.
Okay,
In between, I was not consistent for 1 month due to demotivation, and I was not getting the subscribers and views that I felt demotivated. So that time I was the like uploading the videos, but now I am consistent again.
that's very good. It's very natural, right? When we are uploading videos, and if
Hmm.
people are not watching it, if we are not getting subscribers, it's quite natural to get disappointed or
Yes.
demotivated. Yeah, I think we just have to continue. I have known some channels which took like long time to pick up, but once they picked up, they got like hundreds and thousands of subscribers. So that's it's going to happen.
Right.
I wish you all the best for your
Right.
channel. I hope you get more and more subscribers, more and more views as well.
Thank you. Thank you. It is
So
true, like when we don't get appreciation from people for them, we are working and making videos and like doing hard work, we feel miserable all the time. We don't feel
yes,
like to do more videos and recording and editing because it's required a lot of efforts and time. Like I came from office at 7:30 p.m. and after that I'm taking the sessions and editing those videos and uploading. So it ultimately drained me. If I'm not getting the appreciation from my viewers, so how am I able to push myself to do more videos and more things? So
yeah,
yes.
it is always the case. It's not just with you, it happens with everyone as well. Like how many videos did you upload so far to your channel?
I uploaded more than 200 and more than I think 215. Yes,
Wow,
215. Yes, yes,
that's a lot of videos. That's a lot of videos. And
yes,
you put in a lot of hard work in reaching out to people and then having to schedule a time to have the session, and then you are having the session and then editing them, uploading them. It's a lot of effort.
yes.
And within, you said
Yeah,
like 10 months, right? Oh, sorry, 7 months or 10 months?
it is 7 months. Actually, like till December, in starting of December, I haven't it's achieve only 100 subscribers. So that time it was really tough for me to
No,
push myself to do more work. Yes.
from December till now, you have more than 300 subscribers. So it
Yeah.
means your channel is going to become successful. Okay, moving
Yes.
on to some other topic, like let's talk something else other than YouTube. So other than YouTube, like how did you improve English? Like you said before a year, you could hardly speak one sentence. But what all did you do to improve English?
Yeah, like I started from Fluency application. One day I was scrolling the YouTube and came to know about Fluency application from a woman who telling about the free application where a learner can practice with other co-learners, and it is free of cost. So at that time I installed that application and started speaking on that. So, like that fluency really improved me a lot. And now also sometime using fluency application.
Okay, sorry, can you
Yeah,
say that again? What application is that?
fluency, fluency. It
Okay.
is a kind of famous application. I don't know why you are not aware about this.
No, I don't install a lot of apps on my phone unless it is necessary. So, you
Yeah.
know, I
Okay.
yeah, I got into this. I always love like watching movies, so that's the reason why I started NetLearn channel with stories. So only from that point onwards, I thought like maybe I should do something for spoken English. But before that, not much. Though I was using English, uh, it's I never thought of such apps so far. I'll take a look at that app.
Mm. Yeah, you should. Actually, you are speaking so good and yeah, smooth, like so smooth. So, what is the secret behind your command on the English? Yes.
So just like your story, I too studied in English medium school, but in school I never spoke in English. You know,
Yeah, we all
I
do.
never, I
Yes.
never spoke in English. So even
Mm-hmm.
my 10th, 11th or 12th, I never spoke. Only in college, I felt, to get a job, I should
Mm-hmm.
improve my spoken English. Only at that point, I started like speaking English. So I used to do a lot, like I used to practice on my own. So, it's not the case that we always find someone to practice with.
Mm-hmm.
So what
Hmm.
so it's like I used to read a lot of newspapers and I used to watch a lot of English movies. So movies helped me a
Okay.
lot. And then like I tried to talk to my friends in English. Whoever is interested. Not everyone is interested, right? So
Mm-hmm.
then on, like whenever there is an opportunity, I speak in English.
Wow. Right. Like we can't speak with our friends and relatives who is not interested, like speaking English. And we also fear like they are going to judge us if we are making mistake. We are going to making the mistakes. So it happens with everyone. So that's why I chose Fluency application to speak with co-learner. On there, everyone is learner, and no one going to judge us. We can speak without any hesitation and judgment. So these kind of application is really helpful for us, for anyone who want to be improve their self. Yes.
Okay, that's very good. I think so. People who have smartphones, they can practice easily. But when I was
Right.
practicing, I didn't have a phone at that time. I don't think I could have
Oh.
got a phone. So what I did is like,
Okay.
I practiced on my own. So I used to like talk to myself in English. Like whenever there is even if I
Mm-hmm.
a small activity, I used to speak in English to myself. So
Oh, wow.
we are not judging ourselves, right? Like for example, we are not going to say to ourselves,
Mhm.
"You are not speaking good English." So I used to kept on practicing. So that's how I improved. I used to read out newspapers a lot. Read out in the sense like you have to speak louder, right? It's not just like
Yes.
just reading it and then reading
Yes.
in ourselves. So I used to read out
Right.
a lot. I practiced a lot with myself.
Right. Reading loudly help us to improve our pronunciation. Without
Absolutely.
reading loudly, we are not going to improve our pronunciation. And like learners, definitely going to make mistakes while pronouncing some difficult words or might be some basic words also. I
Yeah,
used to do lots of mistake while I started speaking English. I wasn't able to um, like speaking correct pronunciation of some words. So it's happened with everyone who don't have exposure of this language.
yeah, it's with everyone. Like as you said, like the
Mm.
more we practice, the better we get. And one thing is like how do we know like what we are saying is the right pronunciation? So we always so what I do is like when someone else is speaking, I try to observe like how they are pronouncing
Mm.
pronunciation.
Mm.
A word, sometimes the way they build a sentence. I try to catch
Right,
that.
right.
So that's how like when I started watching movies, I started picking up those lines like how they are saying something, asking for something, and how they're pronouncing. So I pay like a lot of attention to what they are saying, how they are saying, and that's how I learned as well.
Right, we have to pay the attention what they are saying and how they are speaking.
Yeah.
Only this is the way we are going to improve our pronunciation. Some word really very tough to pronounce, but if we practice those words again and again, it will going to like easy for us. Even pronunciation is itself difficult to pronounce.
So it is not pronunciation; it is pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Yes, some people actually I googled it and I came to know like some are saying pronunciation, some pronunciation. So
So
it is confusing somewhere.
So, earlier everyone used to follow British accent, British English.
Yes.
Now the world has moved from British accent to American accent. So, American
Hmm.
accent is even not just the accent, even the spellings. So, for example, like, when you are typing in a computer, like, color spelling, we are used to COLOUR. That's a British, but American
Yes.
is COLOR. So
Right.
world is moving more towards American accent. So that's the reason why these days people are saying pronunciation. It's not pronunciation.
I think pronunciation also okay.
Yeah, you can say it, but
Yeah,
these days
it's look
people are saying
more good. Pronunciation like casual, looking casual actually.
yeah, it's more colloquial. Even when someone speaks Hindi, what they write in the books is different than what we speak in real life, right?
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
people are following more of the general common English than book English. The one we used to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So that was more like a bookish English.
Yes, there are lots of words like while we are saying, like I used to speak during my initial days while I started learning this language, and now I'm speaking. There's a huge difference. Some word like vegetable and comfortable. That time I used to speak vegetable, comfortable.
Yeah, I think same with me too. Like, the pronunciation used to be different those days. Now everything is like cut short. They made
Mm-hmm.
shorten the pronunciation for every word. Most of the words these days, I would say.
Mm. Yeah, like some words, like some word, character within a word, we don't have to put much stress. But we are speaking like as we are reading, according to the spelling of word. But we have to come to know like where we have to put the more stress on the word and where we have